What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Thursday, March 7th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Damian Lillard from the Portland Trail Blazers playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing point guards. Damian Lillard has scored 33, 34, and 42 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 42.9 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 35 minutes per game with a 30% usage rate. Damian Lillard is $8,100 DraftKings salary. He's $1,700 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 44.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. Damian Lillard has that 50-point upside. There's an implied total of 233.5 points in this game. That's a huge total. Russell Westbrook giving up big numbers to opposing point guards. I love Damian Lillard here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Remember, we added projected ownership, and that will be updating throughout the day as injury news changes. We also added the fantasy points per minute stat here for each player, and we also added a stat that's new to the industry. We call it the hit percentage, and it's the percent chance this player has to hit value at his current DFS salary. And you can access all these new stats even on mobile devices by tapping the dash rank icon. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Wesley Matthews from the Indiana Pacers playing the Milwaukee Bucks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Wesley Matthews has scored 22, 27, and 21 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 21.9 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 30 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. Wesley Matthews is $4,300 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 21.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's right around 5 times value. Implied total of 223 points in this game. I like the low price tag, I like the matchup, and I like Wesley Matthews here versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Maurice Harkless from the Portland Trail Blazers playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing small forwards. Maurice Harkless has scored 36, 25, and 28 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 17.8 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 22 minutes per game with a 14% usage rate. Maurice Harkless is $4,200 DraftKings salary. He's $1,800 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. This projection looks a little low. He's playing 30 minutes a game, so I'm projecting him at about 28 fantasy points here tonight. That's going to be over 5 times value. There's an implied total of 231.5 points in this game. Evan Turner will be out for this game, so that solidifies Harkless minutes. This is a home game, a fast-paced game with a high total. I like Maurice Harkless here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like Nikolai Mirotic for the Milwaukee Bucks playing the Indiana Pacers, who have a really good defense overall, but they give up the 13th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Nikolai Mirotic has scored 29, 14, and 22 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 31.4 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 28 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Mirotic has been playing 22 to 27 minutes the last 3 games. If he can get up there near 28 minutes, he should crush value. He's only $4,800 DraftKings salary, $700 more on FanDuel, projected at 31.2 fantasy points here tonight. I think that projection is a little high, but I think he can get there no problem. That's 6.5 times value. This is a home game. I hope he'll get the minutes. I like Nikolai Mirotic here versus the Indiana Pacers. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Jusuf Nurkic from the Portland Trail Blazers playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing centers. Jusuf Nurkic has scored 37, 60, and 26 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 37.5 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 27 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. Jusuf Nurkic is $6,700 DraftKings salary. He's $1,900 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 37.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. This is a home game, a fast-paced game. Jusuf Nurkic will hit 5 times value 68% of the time at this price. I love Jusuf Nurkic here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.